With a look at KASPA. I have an interesting thing I'm going to cover here in a second here. This Hacker Noon did an interview with Dr. Yonatan Sompolinsky of KASPA. So I'm going to go over some key stuff here that he said. We're going to cover here in a second. All right, taking a look at this chart. Man, oh man, looking pretty decent here. All right, you can obviously see here. This is on a 3-day chart, but we had that 5 waves up. You can see a ABC in here, and you can also see 5 waves down in here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your 5th wave. And I ended up measuring this out before I started this video. If you take 3 up to 4, you know, that gives you a bottom right there at right around 10 cents. So we'll see if that holds up. You know, looks like a sideways ABC in here. There's really no 618, but that's what it looks like right there to me. All right, so looking like a bottom in here, guys. It really is. You know, like I said, the main thing is going to be to break that 13 cents. That's the big goal here. All right, we want to see that taken out. We got the 3-day. 3 days turned up now, looking fantastic. We got, let's go from the daily here first. All right, if we click out there, look at that, 52 and a 38. We got this massive resistance here, wedging up. You know, this busts out, it's going to be a big move. So we got the daily bullish. We have the 3-day heading up, the 5-day right on the bottom at a 3.4 and a 4.2, and then our weekly. All right, so you have all the big ones pointing to the upside. All right, this is the first weekly green candle we've had in 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, in over a month now. So starting at break up here, that 13 cents, that is going to be the big one. Okay, plain and simple. Break 13. We're going to heading up towards that. It's right through here. That's that resistance area, that massive one. And you can see this is on a weekly. All right, you can see closing candles here, here, another one here, a wick up there, a wick up there. Numerous wicks and closing candles through this area right at 12.99, 13 cents. All right, a break of 13. The target after that is up to, I believe it was 25, 24 to 25 cents. All right, a couple other things I want to show you here, and please stick in here because this interview is very interesting. He says a lot of big stuff coming up for KASPA here. All right, here's for the excuse me, here's for the daily crypto bubbles here. Not a whole lot happening. All right, for the week, looking a lot better, that's for sure. And for the month, still a little bit down here. So we are getting a bounce, though. I believe Bitcoin's coming in for what looks like a possible 5th wave here. I want to show you this. I think that's a lot of stuff out there. Looks like it's coming in for the big final, big push up here, and then I expect an ABC to happen here. We're going to stay out on, we're going to go on a monthly, in fact, because it makes it a lot easier to see on Bitcoin. It's pretty obvious. You know, you can see it right here. Here's a 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4 pullback, and a 5th wave coming. All right, where could that 5th wave go? Well, if that bottom is in on Bitcoin, we're looking at, around 84,000 bucks. All right, then we would have, and we're just going to keep this plain, just simple, man. Keep it simple, right? You got a wave 1, 2, 3. This 4 could, maybe it bounces from here, and a wave 5 up. All right, then after that, I would expect an ABC correction down. Speaking of, oh my gosh, I got to show you guys this. This is great. Over in the members area here, I got to show you guys this. You got to see it. It's unbelievable. The one guy had a $93,000 win a couple weeks ago in our community. Well, I got on Discord today and check out, hold on a second, let me move up here. This is great. You got to see this, guys. Whoops, sorry about some of the language there. Check it out. A little more messages. This was just a little bit ago. If you guys aren't in here, man, it's only $14.99 for level 3 membership. You get a bunch of videos to teach how to chart, um, and then over 9 hours of videos, over 22 videos, plus a link to Discord. Look at this, $126,000 win. How about that? It's KASPA Targaryen. I know where Targaryen comes from. Game of Thrones. Love that show, man. The unbelievable. Position size 17 Bitcoin. Entry point 56.7 roughly. Ran it up to 64. Congratulations. That is unbelievable. That's our community. So go over there and if you guys aren't signed up, like I said, it's only $15, man. You'll make that back. We post trades over there, and there are people in there constantly. So yeah, please check it out. But I do want to show you that 5 waves with Bitcoin. All right, then after that we would expect, of course, a big correction to come in. Then we could have a big A, B, or push down, bring fear back into the market. And this is all going to be, of course, once again, wave 1 of the bull run, wave 2 pullback, and right here, man, right here, altcoins are going to take, this might not be our alt season, but this is going to be a big run. This wave 3 is going to be a monster, okay, because the projected price for Bitcoin for this bull run, you guys remember what it is? How about this? Check this out. But please hit the like and subscribe, guys. I'd appreciate that so much. If we take a fib on here and look. All right. And the 1618 has 102 on here, but you can see 5 waves there. All right, 5th wave target. Maybe you get a blow off up there. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, $243,000. It's looking for a top. Now, how accurate is this Fibonacci? Well, if you go back to 2017, let's take a look and see. Did it work out from 2017 for our target for the last bull run? Well, if we put the fib on it and pull her down there, roughly right about there. Take a look. 73,000. Not too shabby. We came to 69. Missed it by $4,000. How about that? This thing is deadly accurate, man. All right, so maybe we come to a 3618. Where would that put us? It's going to put us up there pretty good. All right, and even a 3618 is going to put us where? At 200 grand. So anywhere from 200 to 240. This wave 3 is going to be a monster. All right, I think our alt season might come in a wave 4 pullback. I think this wave 3 Bitcoin dominance is probably going to fly up. More likely, we got to get that dominance. Get wave 5 up here. 1, 2. This wave 3, probably going to run up into the $150,000 range, somewhere around there, and then your blow off top for the bull run. It's not going to be January 2028. I'm just putting a 5 wave up here. It's going to be over into into 2025 here, but yeah, it's going to work out something like that. You're going to get this massive wave 3 up, which is going to be pretty awesome. All right, that's going to be we keep watching that Bitcoin dominance, guys. Like I said, make sure you have your bags packed by the time this thing gets up to our target. I totally believe it's going to work out like this. If you didn't see yesterday's video, please watch this. Look at this a second. All right, this is the last one over here. Let me do it right from the start. Okay, get that off there. Right here. All right, you had this Bitcoin dominance was up here. Look at this, 99%, 98. You had Ethereum come in somewhere around here. All right, if we take a measurement off here. All right, you had a 618 in here. If we go right off the end, actually. Anyway, you had a 618 come in, and then you had a drop here. Okay, that's when the thing ended up falling out. But let's get this one here right. There we go, right there. Okay, you can see the run up to 618, the rejection, and then the rollover. Now, it didn't complete a full run down here. For this ABC, but this it could be finishing the ABC up. It could run back up here, into this area and finish out. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm expecting that Bitcoin dominance to come in once again at that 618 here. That's going to be around 60%. Okay, and I believe that's when our alt season is going to come. Put the fib on here. I apologize. What's going on here? Whoops. I apologize. Clicked the wrong thing there. But if we come on. The heck, sometimes this does it to me. But anyway, you gotta take my word for it, I guess. The 618 is up here at 60%. I have an alarm set up there for this thing. It's gonna take, this is on the monthly right now, so it's gonna take a few months to get there, probably in the fall. Right, so you have time to get your bags packed. When this thing gets rejected up here at 60% and rolls down over, that's when our alt season's gonna come. So maybe wave 3 Bitcoin, the dominance runs up some, and I'm watching for that 60%. All right, a couple other things I really want to show you guys because we haven't looked at for a long time. The Dow Jones, you know how we talk about the fib extension. Let me get this for just 1 second. I apologize. Sometimes my extender here just is a real pain in the butt. Come on, load up, please. Do this to me. Is it because of my it's unbelievable. I'm right beside my extender here. I think maybe I got to clean my laptop out. Come on, let's go. Monthly. Come on. All right, there we go. I apologize so much, guys. If you hung in there, thank you. Sometimes this thing can be a real pain in the butt, like I said. But the Dow Jones, if you look at this, all right, we're out on a weekly. Let's hit the monthly ones. Look at the Fibonacci extension. We nailed that 4.236 right on the dot here. Okay, as well as I do. When it hits the top, it can have a blow off top here. If this is a wave 5, we can measure a wave 5 out, right here. It could head up to 42. This could be it. That could be it for the Dow Jones for a while. Could do an ABC here, ABC, a run down. That could be our wave 2 pullback for the bull run. Everything lines up. Everything works out with this. It's crazy how all of this stuff runs together. But you can see this trend line on this thing is just going straight up. Eventually, you're going to get the breakdown eventually. But anyway, the Dow Jones, the DXY, all this stuff we haven't looked at for a while. You got that DXY. Form that head and shoulders in there. It's going to weekly. Get that head and shoulders. That one didn't play out. Got the head and shoulders. That's a bearish pattern. We look for a rollover here, but this is heading up at 618. We're looking for that up at 108.9. Getting there. Right now we're up at the 105.3. All right, so last time we looked at it, it was probably down here somewhere, 103. Working its way up. Looks like a 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, and a wave 5 wave up. So getting up there. And the let's see here, the NASDAQ. Boy, NVIDIA. How about that? Look at this thing. I haven't done an NVIDIA video for a while. Look at this. I mean, this thing has just been ripping here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like a wave 4 pullback right here. A wave 5. If this comes deeper, this wave 4, you could get that push up. Boy, it would have to come deep though. It's not gonna get the full extension. We'll have to see what happens here. There's Nettie down there in Discord. Yeah, you guys got to check Discord if you haven't out. Please, like I said, check it out. But the NASDAQ. Let's look at. I want to show you this, and then we'll get back over here to this article. Look at it. This is on the weekly. Let's go into monthly first, so you can see it. And where's the RSI at? Look at that full extension on the Fibonacci, and you got a bearish monthly. All right, rolling over. But look at that. Look, that is definitely a wave 4 pullback and a wave 5 up. Did it do a full wave 5 extension? No, it could go up to 20,700. Right now it's at 18. All right, so it still has a little bit more room to go up. And this could take a while to play out. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 months from here to here, almost a year. All right, so we still got some possible room for the Dow and the NASDAQ to move up here, you know, and get us this bull run. It has to. We're not going to be able to have a falling Dow Jones, you know, Dow Jones losing, rolling over, and in the NASDAQ and have a bull run. You know, that's not just going to happen. We still have room here up to 42,100. This is on a monthly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got room here. So, you know, boy oh boy, once this thing breaks, this has been in this pattern for how long? Since 2009. 2, 3, 15 years. It's been running up 15 years. Isn't that crazy? Unbelievable. So anyway, we covered the KASPA chart there, plain and simple. It has to break that 13 cents. I mean, that I just we got in personal today and just got right in that chart, and a break at 13 cents. You have to have it. That's what's going to push us up. Okay, 24-hour liquidations are down 34%, 126 million. Open interest at 55.7 billion. All right, and 24-hour volume 115.7 billion. That's down 21%. Volume last 24 hours. Let's see what's had the biggest here. ZKF, Power did a 10x. BSW did a 9x. Isn't that crazy? Some of this stuff, you know, it just rolls out. Market cap 33 million. ZKF, something I don't know. You know, something. Is this something interesting? ZKF plus 23.9%, but volume is up 12% on it. Wow. Something you might want to look into, guys. You never know. You know, I don't know how long this thing's been out. ZKF price. How long has it been out? Let's look at the. Does it have everything on here? No. ZK Fair. Yeah, I don't know. You might want to check into that. It's getting a lot of volume. You know, don't buy it when it's down if you're going to buy it. You know, don't buy stuff when it's big and green. Buy it when it's red. Interview with Dr. Yonatan Sompolinsky by Mickey Mahler, May 6th, 2024. He has some really cool stuff down here, and you can listen to it right here. I'm just going to highlight some of the stuff that he talked about down here because I found it pretty interesting. Whoops, I apologize there. I hit my mic. What about the new thing in the KASPA community? The KASPA, okay, we need to come up. 100 blocks per second, 30 blocks. New consensus, yeah. What needs to be done? We need the Rust plus 10 blocks per second project to be fully complete before we focus on this full time. So that Dagnite becomes a new consensus, which I suppose is wrapping up these very days. Originally, the 10 blocks per second was meant to happen after the Rust completion, and either after or in parallel with DK efforts. Priorities have shifted since it made sense to extend the Rust project to include being able to cope with very high blocks per second. So we got Rust plus 10 blocks per second together at the expense of a delay in DK implementation and upgrade. This is the question, Yonatan. Imagine that Rust rewrite is complete and KASPA operates on Dagnite with 30 blocks per second. What will this allow KASPA to perform? The answer is I don't know, but I'm sure new usage patterns will emerge in 30 and definitely 100 blocks per second. They will probably revolve around instantaneous first confirmation for cumulative state changes. When the ordering of this round's transactions does not affect your transaction, or when there's no material risk for double spend. Also, I presume that with 100 blocks per second, several service providers will run their own miners, giving rise to new mining dynamics. And says, and what can we expect from Dagnite with 100 blocks per second? I guess that from 30 blocks per second higher, it is not about speed anymore. And the answer is Dagnite is also useful for 10 blocks per second. Anything above 10 blocks per second is about the decentralization of mining, MEV protection, and perhaps more properties that I haven't thought of yet. Let me ask you about future KASPA development. Can you provide minimalistic information about the topics you mentioned during the CECS conference and what logical milestones KASPA should follow? I'm going to go down through this slowly so you can pause it and read it yourself. I'm just gonna go down through. You can see it says, what about the new things in the KASPA ecosystem? You can read this. I'm sure you're interested. This is the interview. Just hit pause on your screen and go ahead and read it. It's pretty cool. What changes would you like to see in the community? He talks about Vitalik Buterin here. And his team adopted a variant of the Ghost protocol for Ethereum consensus. However, they had to switch to an alternative approach due to improper implementation. What influenced your decision to use the proof of work path for your project? Yeah, it's a pretty cool interview. Go ahead and pause it and read it. We're almost done. It wasn't even that hard, right? Anything you want to share with the community before we finish? Yeah, pretty cool interview. Very, very well done. You could go through his academic career here. What did this crush look like? You can look through this. I'll go through some of this for you guys so you can pause it. Please hit the like and subscribe, guys. I'd appreciate it. Do you know who Satoshi is? I can tell you, but then I need to kill you. Seriously, though, no one knows. I don't know that any of this matters. Satoshi's anonymity is core to the inception of Bitcoin. How about that, too? I talked about block tag with you guys. I'm really hoping this thing pulls through. Boy, oh boy. I did a video on it if you're interested. That new project that's supposed to launch. They're launching on June 1st a miner for your phone. We'll see what happens here with it, but I don't want to talk. Yeah, so if you want to pause this and read this, guys, this is going to be the whole interview. I'm almost to the bottom here. Young crypto entrepreneurs. I guess they had a lot of people quit. Not a lot, but they had some people quit the team also that I read. And he said, well, good, they just want people that are 100% in the project here. So there you go. That's the whole interview. So all right, guys, thank you so very much. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that, and I'll be back to you very soon. I hope you enjoyed this interview, or not interview, video. Have a good day, guys.